The next exercise I want to show you is the abdominal curl up, or the McGill curl up. So it's similar to a crunch, but we're not creating that lumbar flexion in the traditional crunch. So we take that load off the lumbar because we don't really want to load the lumbar and flexion. I don't mind the spine going into flexion, but I don't like loading the spine and flexion. So what we're going to do, one leg straight, one leg bent. So this changes the postural position of the pelvis, sorry. So we're not getting that full flexion posterior tilt. This is a more natural neutral position here. We deload the hip flexor on the left side. What we do, hand underneath the lumbar spine, and this maintains our natural arc of the lumbar, all right? So the natural lordotic curve of the lumbar spine. So when we do our other exercise and we flatten out, we actually flatten out that spine. It's good to maintain this neutral spine position, or the normal lumbar curve. Then what we're going to do, shoulders back, we create tension in the abs and we try and lift our chest off the ground as if there's a rope pulling me to the ceiling. So I'm pushing my chest to the ceiling, maintaining this lumbar spine. So we're going up, keeping that tension on, hold for maybe 10 seconds, and then come back down. All right? We don't need to brace the core first because it's reactive to the movement. So again, just coming up, just lift the shoulders off the ground. You can see how my lumbar is not getting that flexion of a normal crunch, but I'm still getting a heavy resistance on the rectus abdominis there. If you need to regress this exercise, what you can do is put both hands underneath, so you can interlace your fingers like this underneath. We come underneath the lumbar spine here like this, shoulders back. This time I can use my elbows to lift off, so I can use a little bit of my back strength. So all things like rhomboids and traps and lats can get involved a little bit just to help, especially when learning this movement, because it can be hard for some guys. So coming up, pushing off my elbows a little bit. And you can see I'm only just lifting my shoulders slightly off the ground and my abs are working pretty hard. And that's the abdominal curl up exercise.